Today's Extra.
Hello and welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. I'm Jack Smith, joined by Sheets for the Manager Show. Sheets, a tough one last night as the game ended in 8 and Katuitt won it after not leading most of the way. Yeah. How would you diagnose the way things unfolded over those last couple innings?
If you've been around this game long enough, it's baseball. You have games like that where you're in complete control and you're ahead, and it's just one little shift, one at bat, one missed pitch, one missed spot, and the game gets away from you, and that's part of it, man. If you keep coming back to the ballpark, you'll see something you've never seen before, and then maybe you'll see things that you've seen before. They just happen again, but it happens for you. And I think for our guys, we talked about today, it's an opportunity to look at that game and go, all right, where can we be better? Can we be more precise about a spot? Can we have a better at bat? Can we execute in a certain situation? I think it just gives you an opportunity to learn, and I want to make sure our guys recognize that.
What was your strategy going into those last couple innings, not knowing when the game might end and trying to figure out whether you could play 9 innings?
Beauty is that hold the lead. If you hold a lead, everything works out for you. So that's just, again, another opportunity for us to learn from. And we talked about that. When you play at a couple different spots without lights, you've got to be conscious that darkness will play a factor, and you always want to make sure you're on the positive side of that, and it's just a lesson learned moving forward.
Saw on your social media yesterday that you posted every day is a job interview.
Yeah.
If yesterday was a job interview for Chatham Krause, what did he show you?
He got hired, but the beauty of it, man, every day is a job interview. So he's got to show up today and try to continue to earn the job that he wants, and I just think it's a good learning opportunity for guys to see. When we talk about these guys learning how to be pros, part of that is, and we just had the conversation today before the game, you've got to learn, number one, what's your relationship with the word failure. And you recognize you're only a failure in a moment and you're only a success in a moment. And being a pro is you got to show up today like you've got a new, fresh attitude, you're ready to rock and roll, and it's an opportunity to go earn a job. And you've got to be able to flip that calendar over every day but be consistently the same guy. And if you walk in with a mentality that it's a job interview, well, you're always your best on a job interview. It's like, you right now giving this interview. It's like a job interview, right? And you want to make sure you got your nice polo on, your buttons where you want it, and you're holding the mic the right way, because every day is a job interview. Well, it's the same way when I'm right here working this interview. I'm crushing this interview right now because it's a job interview. And I'm trying to make sure when people see that, they go, man, I like that guy. I want to hire that guy. Well, every day you have a chance to be that. So Krause shows up yesterday and wins the job. Awesome. Today's a new opportunity. Every day is a new job opportunity. For him, it's solidifying who he wants to be in the game, who he wants to be when he goes back this fall at DBU, and ultimately his professional career. But every day you have to have that mentality that there's somebody here watching me that sees me for the first time, that can recognize my talents, can find a role for me, and I want to make sure I show up for that spot. I just want him to have that awareness. It's really a hyper-awareness of opportunity, and that's what we're trying to get these guys to dial in on.
Jack Smith with Sheets here on the Manager Show in his first year as Chatham's manager after he got hired, after I assume a job interview. New pitcher on the mound for you today.
Job interview, by the way. Crushed it.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
New pitcher on the mound for you today, Quinn Holt. What can you tell Anglers fans about him?
Quinn's a great little arm. We're excited about him. He spent this past season with Keystone with Coach Chev up at Brewster. So we're excited about him. Big kid, strong kid, throws hard. Multiple pitches. We expect good things out of him. I've actually gotten to know him through the recruiting process. So just a phenomenal kid, and we're excited about him and pass the ball to him, see what he's got.
You were recruiting him at Georgia Gwinnett?
Yes. Just didn't work out. He ended up with Coach Fanning at Austin Peay, and I'm excited for Roe and his crew.
You guys keep the Austin Peay lineage going after losing a couple of guys.
That's a fact. Yeah, it's been a good honey hole for us. I've known Roe a long time, and it's a perfect fit, as you saw earlier this summer. Those guys get who we are, what we're about, and so we hope Quinn continues that.